happening? Don't tell me they used to play the guitar.
I took some lessons back in the day.
Okay.
And then my cousin, who's a avid guitar player, a very good guitar player, aka shout out to Dana Mallory. He gave me, this is his first guitar that he learned to play guitar on, but I wrote a song about it.
Here it goes.
Hear it? Here it goes. All right. All right, here we go.
Oh, I was expecting a song.
Oh no, that's all I had to do.
Okay.
So, welcome to another episode of Still Dope. It is Hot Topics Wednesday.
Don't I look like a trucker? I look like a total trucker.
Yeah, you do. What do you got? Is that a Buffalo Bills hat?
No, it's a Patagonia hat, but since it's like the Buffalo Bills anyway.
It looks like the Bills.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a multicolored.
Well, if you're a New Yorker, so you might want to tip that to the side a little bit because you know how New York black men do. You better hit that to the side real quick. Okay. All right.
I'm a straight trucker today.
Okay, Bubba. Well, you go ahead, Bubba. You got your arms out in there.
I'm a straight trucker today.
All right. So look here. It is Hot Topics. It's Hot Topics Wednesday. But guess what? Shahida, before I kick to you to start us off with the hot topics, I have a funny ass story, and I have it's a TT PSA announcement.
Okay.
So, all right, I've got it up on my phone because I had to pull it. So the other day, you know, with we do our hot topics, and then we do our Married at First Sight, right? So the other day I was on one of the Married at First Sight Facebook pages that I post our videos to, and everybody loves them. So shout out to Miss Geraldine McCarty. She posts, I have a question. Last season, there was a woman responder on this forum who participates in a review of Married at First Sight season 12 with a man and another woman. Does anyone remember her name? I'm having trouble locating their video vlog on YouTube. I've always enjoyed their banter on the cast's highlights and lowlights. So now go to the comments. Shout out to Miss Maggie Wormley. I hope I didn't pronounce it badly, but she's like, wait for it. Was it a Caucasian woman, black man, and a black woman? If so, they're on here somewhere today because I clicked on their vlog. All right, next one. Let's go to the next one.
All right, Caucasoid.
Wait for it. So Geraldine says, wait a shit. Oh, no, she's like, oh, shit. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Oh, Maggie's like, hi, I just found it too. Still Dope podcast. And I'm like, well, who's the Caucasian woman?
It ain't me.
It ain't me.
But you know what's so funny?
But wait, let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. So okay. I literally, I went to our YouTube. All I heard was Still Dope podcast. And they were like, oh yeah. So then I was like, let me go to the YouTube. I clicked it, copied it, and I posted, and I was like, we're still here. And then she's like, yay. I wonder why I have trouble finding your current webcast. And I was like, well, Geraldine McCarty, again, shout out. I'm like, subscribe to our channel and click the bell. And when we post anything, you will get a notification. So we're done here. So I'm just going to give my PSA announcement. Miss Geraldine and Miss Maggie, I'm not Caucasian. And for anyone that's listening to our podcast that watches us on our Married at First Sight or our Hot Topics Wednesdays or Thursdays, yeah, I'm not Caucasian. And as you can see, there's me and there's Chris, who's lightly melanated too, and Shahida. We are the trifecta of Black excellence. Black people come in all shades.
Yes, we do.
I'm Black. I'm not mixed. I'm just Black. My mom's Black. My dad's Black. But we're just kind of light black and light black. And we don't want to get into the reasons why we're light black, because that's a whole nother podcast. So, and if you watch our intro, I have my t-shirt. If you go to our page, my t-shirt clearly states lightly melanated, hella black. No disrespect to our Caucasians that watch us. We love you. It is what it is. But yeah, TT is a whole black ass woman. And so now after saying that, I'm going to kick it to my girl, Shahida. Let's get into these Hot Topics Wednesdays. Bitch, what you talking about tonight? Let's talk.
You pronounce my name because you pronounced it like a white person.
Okay, Shahida. Let's go.
Shahida.
Let me correct myself. Let's go, Shahida. Let's go.
There you go, boo boo.
I got you, boo.
Let the melanation come out.
Yes,
but you know what's so funny? Tracy's friend said that white girl is hella funny.
Really?
Yes. I'll ask her who it was.
She's salty.
Poor thing.
Salty.
She's
salty.
It's time to sing the blues.
I'm quite sure after they saw you in the brain,
white girl,
you don't look
lonely
like
white black girl, lonely white black girl. Terrible. All right, go ahead, Shahida. Let's kick it in. Let's get into these hot topics.
All right, I know.
Come on, Shahida. Let's
hot topics.
The first one I gotta go to is Miss Nicki Minaj.
Oh God!
Did you guys see her post? Did you all read the post?
Yes.
Well, I saw the thread that y'all sent. We were going back and forth last night while I was just reading it, and then I saw the Joy Ann Reid.
Joy went for her, but she went for her respectfully. She didn't drag
Nicki Minaj?
her, huh?
Nicki Minaj?
Joy Reid from MSNBC.
Yeah, but Joy went after her respectfully.
Oh yes, she did.
I think she did. Yeah.
Oh no, I thought you said Nick. I thought you said Nicki because Nicki came back at Joy.
She did, and very disrespectfully.
Right.
But I feel like Joy was, pretty much so respectful in her response. When
I agree.
You have these 22 million people. For the people who don't know, I'm just going to read what Nicki Minaj tweeted.
Read it.
Okay. She said, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called the wedding off. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied." First of all, Nicki, that wasn't the vaccine that had his testicles swollen. That was an untreated venereal disease, ma'am. An untreated venereal disease. Because he was out there fucking around with somebody he shouldn't have been and didn't take care of his business. Maybe if he went to the doctor regularly, he would not have had that problem.
Thank you.
But the fact that she's a grown-ass woman and typed that with a whole ass chest, like somebody was supposed to be like, oh my God. Well, obviously some people did, because I did see people in there defending her and saying like, you all don't know what's going to come up on you like 3 months from now. Well, it's been 6 months for me, so I'm good.
I got mine in March. And I only have one. I only have one. I only have one.
Yeah, how's your nuts?
Oh, they droop down to my knee now.
Ooh, cat daddy.
They go back,
You better talk about it, cat daddy. Can't do it long, but can't do it long, but can do it strong. I'm talking to you. Okay.
And I'm tired of these people saying they're doing, like she said, I'm doing my own research.
Good.
Nicki, how are you doing research? Are you going to Google? Go ahead, Danya, because you're the nurse here.
All I'm going to say to this, I just don't have the energy anymore to have a discussion or a debate with people. Here's my one and only opinion on this. If you want to do your own research, do your own research. If you don't trust the science, whatever the fuck. If you don't trust the healthcare workers, I don't give a fuck either. But here's my thing. If you get sick, stay your ass at home. Because there are too many people that are having heart attacks out there, got diabetes, got other underlying conditions that need a bed in a hospital. Give that bed to them, because I look at it like this. If you don't trust the science, right? I don't give a shit if you don't trust the healthcare workers or whatever. But if you don't trust the science, when you get a little cough or a little congestion, or you stop feeling some sort of way, thinking you're dying, stay your ass at home and let Jesus fix it.
Exactly.
Because don't bring your ass to the hospital, because at the end of the day, me and my people, and I'll speak to it. There's a lot of people that won't speak to it, but I'll speak to it. Stay your ass at home, because I don't want to treat you. I'd rather treat the people that trust me and my colleagues to take care of you and get your ass living back to life. If you don't give a shit, stay your ass at home and Godspeed. If you live, great. If you die, I'm still going to have a good dinner tonight. I give a fuck? Nope.
I know
There's a
people
man.
who
There's a
said-
man in Alabama. Sorry, there's a man in Alabama who got rejected from 46 hospitals. You see that?
Yep,
Yeah.
I
And
did.
died.
And I was
Sorry.
disgusted by that.
And he didn't have COVID, right? It was
No.
for
Nope. Had a
it was
heart
a heart
attack.
condition.
It
right?
was, a
Heart
heart
condition,
attack.
yeah.
It was a heart attack. He had a heart condition, and there were no beds in the ICU for him because they were
46
taken up.
hospitals.
They were
Something like
taken up
that.
by the COVID patients. I look at it this way. I'm sorry, if I was an administrator of a hospital or a CNO or a CEO of a hospital, I give zero fucks. You don't want to take the vaccine and you don't trust science. So guess what? Don't come to my emergency department coughing, sweating, talking about I don't feel good. No, you don't trust us. Goodbye. Go home. Go home. Godspeed. I'll take this heart attack victim, or I'll take this car crash victim, or I'll take this gunshot victim over your ass. I'm done. I'm done with this shit.
And these same people, I have somebody that I know, not a friend, but they supposedly don't eat pork, and I don't eat pork. So they were offering me some marshmallows, and I'm like, I don't eat those kind of marshmallows because they have pork in them. They were like, pork and marshmallows, and I'm like, yeah, certain gummies and candies or whatever have gelatin in it, which comes from pork, so I don't eat them. This person, I'm not going to take the vaccine because I don't know what's in it, but claim they don't eat pork, but gobbling up those things right there, you don't know what half of the shit that you
Look at Nicki
Huh?
Minaj's ass. She got stuck with all kinds of shit. Do you know what's in that needle they're sticking in your
Hell no.
your ass?
All that silicone, all that unprocessed silicone. Silicone is not meant to be
I just
injected in
can't.
the body.
I just can't. I
The
can't. I just
ignorance.
can't. But even using rational facts, not even facts, but just rational. If
don't work.
they said, well, 2,000 people have gotten blood clots and died from it, out of 150 million.
And over
I can't.
500 or 600,000 people that
People
have
have
died
died.
of COVID.
How many women have gotten blood clots from birth control pills? That didn't
You
stop
go
you.
and put, you will more than listen. I got family members. Listen to me. I'm calling them out. I got family members that will go and get the implant in their arm for birth control,
Mhm.
but will look me dead ass in my face and say, I don't trust the vaccine. But you got a whole
Well,
ass implant.
it's not
in your
FDA. It's not FDA approved. Yes,
don't
it
give a
is. It's
shit.
I'm saying. Well, it's not. Now it is. It's FDA approved.
Yeah,
Oh
Pfizer.
so was baby powder, and all those people died from baby powder.
Listen.
So
Again.
it doesn't matter what you say, what logic you say, they're going to choose to believe what they want to believe
Right.
because they
And then
want to
I
believe.
said, I can come up with any argument and come up with 3-5 articles supporting it. I said, black people are stupid. How's that? And I went on there and I was like, do you believe that? Well, no. I said, how about this? Just a nice, easy one. Flat earthers. There's
they're
a
making
whole
a comeback.
society of flat earthers.
They are
Yeah,
making
that's
I
a
can
big
find you
comeback.
6
Flat.
articles
Yep.
saying that the earth. I can find you celebrities that'll say the earth is flat. I can
Yes.
find you anything that says the earth is flat. Everybody else in the world thinks the earth is round because you look up in the sky and the moon is round. So you think, if the moon is round, anything that you want to have an argument with, you can find.
Listen, I'm done with it. I'm over this because again, I want to end this right now with this discussion. Well, we can keep having this discussion, but I'm done. As a healthcare professional, my people are spent. And it's to the point where it's like, do not listen. If you don't want to take the vaccine, Nicki Minaj, I'm cool with that. If you so and so don't trust the science, I'm good with that. But when your ass gets a little and you can't breathe,
Don't go rushing.
Don't.
in your house, don't go rushing to the nearest emergency room because we have zero fucks. We're not trying to take care of you. We will
At
take
all.
care of you. No, we will take care of you because we swore an oath. We swore an oath and we will take care of you. But we're going to look at you sideways because why are you here? And why are you taking up beds that can be taken up by that poor man that went to all them hospitals after he had a heart condition or a heart attack and he was turned away? No, I'm sorry. I'm over it. I'm over it right now. I just look, stay your ass home and die as far as I'm concerned. That's my personal opinion.
Unbelievable.
It is. It's absolutely unbelievable. But I was never a fan of hers anyway. And she said countless stupid things. And I'm side-eyeing her anyway because she surrounds herself with a lot of pedophiles around her.
Oh, her brother's a pedophile. A convicted pedophile.
Her husband.
Oh, I don't know about the husband.
Yes, he is.
Oh, no, I just know about the brother.
Allegedly.
Okay.
You have to say. You have to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but I thought her brother. I don't know about the husband. I thought the brother was convicted.
He just was in court over it as well, and he pleaded. I think I want to say he didn't contest it. She got issues.
We'll just do the allegedly for her brother and her husband.
Allegedly, so we don't get sued by anybody.
Yeah, we're not trying to get sued.
So the other big thing.
Go ahead.
Did you guys see any of the testimony from the gymnast today?
I heard Simone Biles.
I didn't get a chance to see that because I was working on site and then I got home and was doing other shit.
Saw a little of Simone's, but the one I saw, the longest one I saw was Michaela. What is that? Maroney.
Oh,
girl. And I didn't. Did you guys watch the Netflix special?
No.
See, I didn't watch it either, and my son was telling me about it. But she was saying in the summer of 2015, she went to the FBI and told them that, you know, when she first was introduced to him, he told her to come with her shorts on, but no underwear. So because it's better for him to work on her body that way. That first visit, he put his fingers inside of her. So the FBI agent asked her, "Well, did he put his finger in your anus?" She said, "No." She said, "Did him putting his finger in your vagina, did it help you in any way?" And she's like, "No." The questions that they asked this young girl about this man. Then she tells them that they go to Tokyo and he gave her a sleeping pill on the plane.
Oh, no.
So that he could work on her when they got to Tokyo.
Of course,
she woke up with him on top of her, molesting her for hours. She told this to the FBI, and they didn't do anything for over a year and a half. That's the part. It's so disturbing to think how little women mean to law enforcement when it comes to rape. This was a young girl. All of them are young girls. I mean, and they go and they tell you their story, and you do nothing.
They don't believe them. They do nothing. They turn a blind eye.
They did a lot to shield him. The organization, the gymnast organization, they did a lot to shield him. But their stories are much more horrific than I thought. I thought it was feeling them up in a touching, inappropriate touching. I didn't think it was actually fingers in the vagina or actual penetration of any sort. And listening to them talk in the anger, I know he's in jail.
Yeah,
now,
I
but
didn't
he's
see
just
that,
not in
and
jail.
I'll make it a point to watch it. I'm sure it's going to be on the fucking, you know, the MSNBC, CNNs, and everything on YouTube's and shit. I'll watch that. Yeah, that's just disturbing.
It
Very
was.
disturbing.
Yeah, you have to, definitely. I'm gonna put it up on the website. Her
Yes,
testimony
please.
because
Yes.
it was really, really something else.
That's
So, Chris, I do want to say one thing about California. I was nervous.
From town to pop. Don't be nervous.
Thank
I was
you,
nervous.
They
thank you,
spent
Chris, in California for the recall.
$350 million to try to
Who,
recall
the
him.
GOP?
Yeah, no, the whole for the state cost
All that money
$350 million.
wasted. Somebody needs to
Wasted.
pay for that shit. Somebody needs to be held accountable for all that money that could have been paid to fucking house the homeless, because in LA alone, the homeless problem in LA is fucking out of control.
Did I vote?
You vote? Yeah.
I did not vote yesterday. I mailed in my ballot when I first got it.
Okay, so you voted. All right, so you got.
I saw that look on your face. You're like,
we was
as
about
soon as
to
I got my ballot, I mailed it right back. I mailed it right back.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't.
I was nervous because I listened to this guy Larry Elder. And
oh my God, Coon Train is coming.
I mean, I didn't think Caitlyn Jenner had a chance. I think the media really focused on this guy Elder. I mean, the stuff that came. I mean, he's Uncle Ruckus times 5.
Let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about it for a second. As a black man, how can you? I'd really like to have a conversation with him, like off the record, just like man to man or whatever, and be like, brother, really?
He's not your brother.
But I'm saying even if no minimum wage should be 0. Did you hear that?
Yes. What kind of sense does that even make?
And reparations should be paid to the slave owners, because they
lost
reparations. They lost land and they lost land and they lost slaves.
They got reparations.
And the fact that he would what fucked me up the most was when he said, I would much rather have George Zimmerman as my neighbor. You killed that motherfucker, killed an innocent black teenager just because he was wearing a hoodie, and you didn't recognize him. He's like, I'd much rather have George Zimmerman as my neighbor, and I was like, that's fucked up.
So it seems like it's sensationalism, right? Yeah. That's it's sensationalism. What can I say to make it to be relevant, really? And I understand. I understand that if that's your career and that's how you make your money and this and the other, but there's got to be a line someplace where you. I mean, and also, how white people and anybody said, well, he's black, like, what's his problem? What's your problem if he's black and he's saying this? It's like, he ain't part of us.
No,
it's really,
and
it's just,
never understand.
I feel so sad. It's so sad.
They'll never understand that, no matter how many times you say that, Chris. White people will never understand that. They'll be like, because you got black ass Larry Elder speaking that shit, and they're like, why can't you get with that? Because he doesn't speak for us, he speaks for you.
It's so sad. It really is sad to me that he feels like, I mean, I had a friend of mine I went to college with, and she was, and what's really interesting about it, I don't know what happened to her, because she wrote a book. Her Twitter was GOP black chick, and she used to be on CNN, and she used to be on all these. I went to college with her, and she was a big like basically Candace Owens, another Candace Owens, and she wrote a book and this, and then all of a sudden I think she got called out on something. She's disappeared. I don't even know what. She's
smart.
Nowhere to be. I don't know about smart, but she's nowhere to be found on any social media or anything. I'm like,
well, baby,
but I don't understand. I just
and then her ass was like, I'm laying low.
Candace Owens. Oh my God, Candace Owens.
I can't talk about her.
I don't understand, like what you're saying, Chris, about being sad about it. I don't understand that level of self-hate.
Yes.
To appeal to white
Right.
supremacy, and not just white supremacy, but white racism so hard that you will deny yourself any kind of humanity, any kind of pride. You can't feel that you always have to jump to defend them. But what about your own soul? I don't even understand that.
Like, even if along those lines of, like, you know, how do you sleep with yourself at night with saying all these things? I've got to wonder, like, if there's got to be this much that he's like, maybe I shouldn't say that, or shouldn't be. There's got to be some. I don't think anybody is irredeemable. That's even a word. You know, you know, there's got to be something about him in his own, like, he's never experienced racism. Like, people just don't like him because walking out. I mean, how can you have a blind eye to who you are? And feel okay with not. I don't get it. I just don't understand how, not only how you can sleep with yourself at night, but how it wouldn't gnaw at you. And maybe it does, and we just don't see it. But it's got to gnaw at you. It's got to eat you alive, knowing that my career and all my money is more important than my soul or my. It's sad to me. It's sad to me when I know he has to be tormented, and some people can just have a blind eye to it, you know. And I don't understand how there's no way that he can be that.
It's all about the politics, and it's all about the money and the lobbyists. That's where his issue is. He's got a black wife.
How can you live? How can you live with yourself?
Listen, the other day he was obviously in LA stomping, and somebody threw an egg.
Oh yeah.
And when him and his wife were there, and I was like, because I just knew he had a white wife.
I did too.
I'm like, oh, we already know Larry Elder's wife is white. Nope. Larry Elder's wife is just as black as he is. And she was, when the egg got thrown, she like got indignant and was like, where the fuck is that coming from? What's going on? And I'm like, well, she didn't say that. I'm just giving my own thing. But I'm like, the fuck? Your wife is black? Because I'm like, I don't know any black woman that is going to, even my Caucasian looking ass, black ass with a black husband, is not going to have my black husband sitting on TV talking about, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. No.
No, there are plenty of black women that think just like him as well. Look at Candace Owens. We just mentioned her.
Yeah, but it's Candace Owens.
Right. But you think there's only one Candace Owens? There's plenty.
Well, there's plenty, but that Candace Owens is all that I know. Or all that I've seen.
Well, she's the most popular one. But there are a lot of people.
Found a black woman that thinks just like he does. And it's not impossible to find. It's pretty rare, I think, especially for black women. But I know some black women who date white men and will absolutely sound like black men who date white women. I mean, like, black men are horrible. They don't take care of their every stereotype against black men. They use that. And I've seen that personally. So it still surprised me that he married a black woman, but it doesn't surprise me that she thinks just like him. She would have to.
You're right on that one.
But there's got to be, how do you live with yourself? How do you live with yourself?
Go against your own like that. I mean, just goddamn. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Because they have to, like you said, Chris, at one point, they are touched by racism, just like all of us are at one point. So do you just say it wasn't racist? That person was just an ignorant person. It's not because he's racist. He's just.
I don't know how you justify it. I really don't.
You have to justify it like that. Some type of way.
How do you live with yourself? How do you live with yourself?
Or why would you? and it's like,
Because look at here, Larry Elder. You can go to Mississippi, Tennessee, anywhere for that matter. I'm not just trying to section out Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, all these southern states, but I will. But you already know, if his ass was in any of these states, and as a black man, I'm done. I
in
can't.
California
I don't even want to talk
too.
about it anymore.
There's some
I don't
real
want to talk about it
racist
anymore.
places of racism in California. I mean, the more liberal places are the bigger cities, but you go, up north and hell, you run into
Right.
a lot of racists.
You can go anywhere and there's racism
Mhm.
because anywhere you go, like we can go to freaking on vacation or we can go anywhere and the majority of the people that are there are white. We're just sprinkles in there.
Let me
It's
tell
so
you a funny
sad.
story about that. So, this weekend I went to New York, Tracy and I to the
Yeah.
Stockton,
Thank you for rubbing that in. Whatever.
right?
I'm
So
jealous.
we went to the Soho House. That was and it's like an exclusive club to get in, and whatever. But the event for Misa Hilton, shut up, was there, and
Yeah, I saw MJB, Mary J, and Misa, and I was like,
we sat at her table, girl. We was at the end. She had her back turned to us. She didn't really talk, but that's okay. She was talking to her friends.
Who was
But
this?
I'm just saying, when we walked in, because the event was from Misa Hilton, it was downstairs. So then there was the roof deck party afterwards. And so a whole bunch of black people walked onto this roof deck. You should have seen those white people's faces. They were like, what just happened?
well, you should have known. Here's the thing. Why are they shocked? You're at a Misa Hilton event with black
They
people.
didn't know who was down there. They didn't know what event was going on. So it's like all of a sudden there was like an influx of black people. I mean, we all had a good night, but it was funny. You could see I'm just talking about, because you said walking into white spaces, which we all do. And
All
when
day.
a bunch of us walked into like this white space, you could see the faces like,
They
who
don't like
invited
that
them?
shit. When the roles is reversed, they have problems with that. But girl, on a side note, did you get me an MCM bag or a tote or something?
A what?
An MCM bag. Misa Hilton, that's MCM. I want me
Oh
an MCM
no,
bag.
it wasn't. No, we didn't. They weren't giving out like any gift bags at that event. It was a question and answer, and I was really impressed by her, because that's one of the things that you don't think about, but you see. You knew that back in the day that there was this stylist, and
Right.
the 90s urban, like ghetto fabulous look or
Yes.
whatever. And she really is a pioneer, because none of the designers wanted to work with her.
No.
So they were pulling stuff together, from their own closets,
Right.
and to get where she has. And really, I know a lot of people want to say, oh, but she's, Diddy's yeah, but she worked her ass off.
Listen, she worked her ass off, and she's established her name. Yes, she is Diddy's ex, and she's Diddy's one of Diddy's baby mamas. But she has worked her ass off, where I will never say that Misa Hilton is Diddy's baby mama.
And still working.
She's still working, and she's got her shit. She has owned her shit. So yeah. I give her props. But I just want a little MCM bag. Thank you, Shahida, for not bringing me one. Thanks.
I didn't get one either, boo.
Thank you, Misa. Thank you, Tracy.
She didn't get one. It was a good weekend. When'd
you get home?
Monday afternoon.
Yeah, okay.
Went straight to work, because my broke ass had to go to work.
Damn right, as we all have to.
Listen, got off the train.
We love our podcast.
You have to.
We gotta go work our real job. We gotta go work our real day job.
I'd like to work my real job. Shoot.
Something's coming.
I'm working Friday, so I had to drive I'm working Friday.
Oh, okay.
On Dolphin. So I had to drive all the way to Burbank to get up my COVID test. Come all the way back.
You had to take another one?
Monday, Wednesday, Monday and Wednesday. And then
so you have to take a COVID test even though you had the vaccine?
Mm-hmm. Monday, Wednesday, and then I'll take one on set on Friday.
Okay. Well, that does make sense.
They're not messing. They're not messing around on sets and stuff.
Oh no, they're not. And let's give a shout out to New York City, Chris, your hometown. Is Broadway is back, And I was watching that shit all day this morning with Hamilton, The Lion King. Who were the other two? Hamilton, Lion King, and 2 other Broadway shows that came back on Broadway.
Yeah, I was looking for tickets
Tonight.
for me and Darius. So I think I'm gonna try and take him
Yeah.
like maybe around Thanksgiving or for a weekend.
But it was like kind of emotional because it was like I was watching it on Good Morning America today, and they were like showing like the fans and the actors and actresses on Broadway in like the middle of Times Squares, like singing and dancing because
Oh, really?
Broadway's back. And I was like, oh my God. And then this morning on Good Morning America, the Lion King, the cast of Lion King sang The Circle of Life, but they did it. It was so bomb. If you can go on YouTube, people, if you go on YouTube or at Good Morning America website, they sang The Circle of Life, but they had like all the cast members did it from like one cast member was at the Hudson Yards, sang it. One cast member was at the Statue of Liberty. Another cast member was at the Apollo in Harlem. And then another cast member was somewhere else. Oh, the Brooklyn Bridge. And then like everybody was singing their part, and then it all correlated to the entire cast being in Times Square and singing the rest of the song. I was so emotional when I watched that because I was like, I'm not a big fan of The Lion King. I've never seen the movie. I've never seen the play.
What?
Oh, what?
No, I've never seen the movie. I've never seen the play. I've never seen the cartoon.
The play is
but now I want
fabulous.
to go see that. Just
Hold on, wait a
right
second.
off of that
So
today.
you didn't even know the story?
No, I didn't know. I know the story, but I
How do you know the story if you haven't seen the cartoon or the play or the movie?
because I've read about it, so I don't know anything about it. But it was incredible.
I went to the premiere
Of course you did.
Shut up.
with Beyonce.
You want to take me? You want to
Wait,
take me
what?
to the?
You went to
You
the
want to take me
premiere
to the
with-
Hollywood
the new
Bowl to
one.
watch it again?
The
Yeah.
new one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see
With
the old
Beyonce.
one either?
I didn't see anything of the Lion King.
Oh, wow.
Not the Disney movie, not the Disney cartoon, not the Broadway play, not anything else. I've just seen The Circle of Life.
have to see it. The play is
Yeah, but you got to know what's going on, though.
I've seen it 3
I
times,
don't know what's going on.
and I'm gonna
I don't know
go see
what's
it
going
the
on.
4th time with my grandson.
Nice.
So.
I watched The Color Purple. I took my grandmother to see The Color Purple. I obviously will watch the movie, but then I saw the show with my grandmother because she wanted to see that.
You know what? You know what?
That's it.
You know, musical scared me.
Wicked.
Not musical.
Oh.
Movie, Porgy and Bess.
I've never seen Porgy and Bess.
Come on. Have
I've
you
never
seen Porgy and Bess,
Porgy
Shahida?
I did, but as an adult, I didn't see it. Like, it didn't scare. I wouldn't
No,
have.
I've
thought
never
it was-
seen.
Well,
Porgy
the
and
mean
Bess.
guy who's Sammy Davis, Sammy Davis, that always scared because he was
Yeah.
really, they were really mean. And I was like, oh. And they fucked Porgy over. Really? Honey, we need to give you a list of black movies. You can't.
No,
you know
is
who
it a
I
movie
saw
or
too?
is it a play?
Hold on.
Is
What
it a
you
movie
have?
or is it a play?
It's an opera actually, operetta.
Who and what was the playwright's name? Who wrote that?
Well, I'm not sure. But
Because she wrote a couple. She's really.
and inside scoop, they're doing the movie,
Oh,
and
Oh, really?
send me
and-
send me the fucking play and all that shit so I can watch it.
do you know who's directing it?
Who?
The black female. Oh, here it is.
Ava DuVernay?
No.
Oh.
It was a movie. Here it is. Otto Preminger. It was 1959. It came out. Sidney Poitier, Dorothy Dandridge, and Sammy Davis Jr. You haven't seen this, Tanya? That is sacrilege. You need to watch that. That is royalty. That is Hollywood. You need to watch
Porgy
that.
and Bess. I will watch it. I will make. I will.
They won
make the
Best
point to
Musical
watch it
Score
tomorrow.
Academy Award. Andre Previn did the music. George Gershwin and Ira Gershwin. Sidney Poitier, Dorothy Dandridge, and Sammy Davis Jr.
I love them three.
With Diane Carroll and Pearl
Love her.
Bailey and Brock Peters. Come on.
I'll
You got
watch
it.
it. I'll
Claude
watch it.
Atkins.
I don't know some of those names, but I did see
No,
it.
I know Dorothy Dan. I know all
You
of
don't
them.
know.
Brock
You don't know. You
Peters,
know Diane
Sammy
Carroll.
Davis Jr.
I know Diane Carroll. Yeah,
I know Diane Carroll.
You
I
know
know
Dorothy Dandridge.
Dorothy
Yeah.
Dandridge. Yes.
You know Sidney Poitier and Sammy
Of
Davis
course.
Jr. You know Pearl Bailey.
Yes.
Yeah.
My grandmother loved.
You know Brock
her.
Peters.
Somebody else that I didn't know.
Brock Peters. You know Brock Peters. Look,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know him. That was the one.
I did.
All
I
right.
did.
I'm gonna watch it.
You
maybe
have
I'll
to-
watch it tonight. Maybe
It's
I'll watch
amazing. It's incredible. The music is wonderful. Who based on Porgy and Bess? Dubose Hayward wrote it. Dorothy Dandridge's best singing voice was dubbed by Adele Addison. Interesting. And Sidney Poitier as Porgy, his singing voice was dubbed as well. Interesting. I did not know that.
Really?
It is. But Sammy,
surprised.
ooh,
Did you see
it was really.
Fences?
It's so good.
Well, you haven't. What play have you seen on?
Yeah, we need to start there. What have you seen? You see the Tap Dance
You said
Kid?
Color Purple.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, woman, you're the only one who hasn't seen shit.
I haven't seen any play.
You said The Color Purple.
Oh, The Color Purple here in Boston. Yes. I've never, I'm going to be honest with you right now. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I've never been to a Broadway show. And I can honestly say the only the only Broadway show that I want to go see is a Chorus Line.
Cats?
Chorus Line. I would love
That's
to
the
see
only one you
a
want to
Chorus
go
Line.
see?
The only one that I would
One singular sensation.
Yes. Fun. Hey, kick it. You gotta
I
kick
saw
it.
Chicago. I didn't see. I
No,
haven't seen a
I
Chorus Line.
would love to see a chorus line, and the only reason why I say a chorus line is the only one that I will spend top dollar on, because I went to dancing school. Like, I took tap and jazz all my life when I was in junior high and high school, and my goal was to be a Rockette. All I wanted to do was be a Rockette.
Have you seen the Rockettes?
Or yes, I have seen the Rockettes. And my dance teacher here in Boston.
On Broadway?
Yes, I did see him on Broadway at
That's
the
not
Radio
Broadway.
City.
Radio City, that's not Broadway.
Radio
but-
City. That's not
okay.
Broadway.
okay.
It's Radio City. I saw that. But my dance teacher was a Radio City Rockette.
Rockette.
But she was so old. She was a June Taylor dancer.
Nice.
I don't know if you remember that, Chris, but she was a June Taylor dancer, which was pre-Rockettes. And we did the high kicks and everything. When we had our recitals every year,
I saw The Wiz.
All that.
The Wiz was
saw The
Stephanie
Wiz.
Mills. Was Stephanie Mills
I saw A Trip to Bountiful with Cicely Tyson, Vanessa
and my
Williams,
sister.
and
Yeah.
Journey
You
Smollett.
guys, listen,
Journey
you guys
Smollett.
just fucking
That was in
deflated
Boston.
my boner right now.
That
I'm gonna
was in
look it up.
Boston, though. That wasn't.
I
in
just
New
saw a
York.
Broadway show when I was home.
I know you did say it was a Spike Lee one, right?
Well, he did the movie part of it. This was interesting. He produced it. But hey! But you need to, Tony. We need to take you to. You need to see a Broadway show. You need to see a Broadway show. It's just an experience, you know. Some really good. What else? I saw Arms Too Short to Box with God. I saw Pearly. I'm thinking of all the black ones I saw.
I didn't see
Color
either
Purple,
one
of
those.
course.
I ain't seen nothing.
Dreamgirls, I saw.
one that was based on Marvin Gaye. It
Hey.
was Chicago. It was on Marvin Gaye's life. Oh my God, it was phenomenal. And it was at like one of these little, black theaters in Chicago. Really nice though. But that was enlightening. I love that. I love that play. I can't remember what the name of it was.
But Tony, you need to go to Broadway too. It's an experience. It's a fun experience
You
to
can
go to
a
Broadway.
nice play right here.
Why don't you
in
just go for-
Boston.
Yeah, but that's not Broadway. They're
Still
Broadway
an
shows,
experience.
but I'm talking about it's not the same experience as going to a Broadway show on Broadway
I
in
saw the
Times
Lion
Square.
King twice in New York, and then I saw it one time in Boston and one time in Rhode Island. I feel like it was the same experience.
No, but this could be the same experience to go to the beach in California as it's going to the beach in Rockaway Beach. It's not the same thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's not the same thing. No,
Rockaway Beach, what's that?
that's in New York. That's dirty.
Like you can go to the beach. I went to the beach. Well, I went to Rockaway. Where's the water in the sand? No, I'm talking about where it originates, like the real Broadway. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And
I
saw Hamilton. I saw Hamilton here,
But
and I saw it on Broadway.
Take advantage of what's right here too.
I saw Waitress. No, but Tanya hasn't done anything. You haven't gone to see any shows.
No, that's what I'm saying. She needs to take advantage of what's here too.
Yeah.
No, I saw The Color Purple here in Boston, and obviously the Rockettes in New York. That's it. I didn't see. Oh wait, I'm lying. I took my mom and her cousin to see Motown, the Motown Broadway play in Boston. Now we didn't go to New York.
Yeah, I took my mom too.
It was good.
New York.
But
I can
honestly say, Chris, I can honestly say I've never experienced a Broadway play in Broadway.
Yeah.
Did you like The Color Purple when you saw it?
Yes, I did, and I cried my eyeballs out.
Who do you remember? Who was? I mean, was there any celebrities?
I took my grandmother, and it was Fantasia.
Okay.
Fantasia, and I forgot who the other woman was.
See, that's also the difference too. Is seeing it on Broadway. If you see it with the original cast, it's great to see the road things too, because there are some original cast come on there, but to see it on Broadway with the original, like Stephanie Mills on Broadway, or Savion Glover, I saw him do the tap dance with Gregory Hines.
I saw tap. Wait, I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to shut it down. I have a Savion Glover story. Savion Glover back in the day. Oh my God, I'm dating myself. And of course, we're all the same age. But Savion Glover back in the day with Gregory Hines and doing the whole tap dancing thing. Shahida, Chris won't know. Shahida, remember the Roxy?
Yep.
Right downtown Boston, over there, but where the theater district is, the Roxy, the club. Chris, there was a nightclub called the Roxy that was right across the street, right in our Boston's version of Broadway, the theater district. There was a nightclub called the Roxy. Thursday night was Black Night, where it would be the after work set. Everybody would get there at 5, 6 o'clock, and then the party would commence until 2 a.m. And one night I was going to go to my car, and there was this kid on the street, as I'm leaving the Roxy. It was Savion Glover. He was out there fucking tap dancing his ass away with 3 other dudes. And he's like, clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. And I'm like, and I recognized him. And I was like, dude, you're Savion Glover. And he's like, yes, I am. He's like, I'm just out here just tap dancing. He's like, I'm doing a show. He was doing a show, but he was in the street just tap dancing away.
Nice.
Was this after his show or
This was after the show.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I saw In the Heights on Broadway.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
No, I like In the Heights.
In the Heights just came.
Never heard the
movie just came out.
It's on it's
before Hamilton.
It's on HBO Max.
I did before Hamilton.
Yeah.
It's Miranda's first movie.
Right,
first show.
The one where I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I haven't seen it either.
Heard
I
about
didn't know it until you just kind of reminded me, but I hadn't heard of it.
In the Heights.
Yeah.
It's Brooklyn and all that kind of stuff. I saw West Side Story, and with Debbie Allen, and who else is?
Okay,
I've seen.
And I saw all the Alvin Ailey's.
I love that. I see it every year.
I'll be honest, I've never seen. I would love to see an Alvin Ailey show, and I've never seen that.
I go every year. You want me to do Revelations? You want me to do Revelations for you?
No. Okay, whenever you come to New York, just let me know. I'll drive up. I'll meet you there.
Oh, let me see. That was it.
Let's do it.
'Cause I was thinking about Revelations the other day. So Revelations, they do Revelations at the end of every show.
Mhm.
And Revelations is it's a gospel piece, and they have and the fans and that kind of stuff. Oh my God, you'd love it. And there's some and the Sims couple, they retired now. But did you ever see with the Sims with Linda Celeste Sims and her husband? Yeah.
They retired? Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're 50, 40 something.
Yeah,
You know how hard that shit.
Never mind.
It is. Oh, Tanya, you have to go see Alvin Ailey. I see them every year when they come here.
Have you
There
seen? You've
just-
never seen Black Nativity either?
Oh yeah,
No?
I've seen Black Nativity. Yes.
Okay.
Because
I mean,
that's listen, Black Nativity. My family is involved with that, so I have to go.
Black.
there.
What the hell is Black Nativity?
It's like this big
The Christmas show in
Christmas
Boston.
show
Yeah.
in Boston, like every year, and it's like
And my I have like my mother's cousins is involved in that, so I have to go every year. So yeah,
You've got to go to Alvin
But when
Ailey.
I take Darius to go see Lion King, you should just come along.
Why don't you? That's a good idea.
Or
I
we-
will.
We're not talking about hot topics anymore. We're just talking about Broadway shows.
well, yeah. I mean,
I mean, it is hot topics. It is hot topics. But okay, we are in 51 minutes in. All right, we got to have one more final hot topic. I don't
it's
got
not a hot topic, but I do have one thing I wanted to say.
Let's
Did
do
you guys
it.
hear that they're going to remake Whitney Houston's The Bodyguard?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait a-
Wait a minute. What did I just hear
Don't
you
know
say?
who's going to be in it yet. They just picked a director.
Wait, they're remaking The Bodyguard?
Yes.
Oh no, we're done here. Hot topics is over. No,
I just don't know how to feel about that. I'm like,
No,
why?
could not be remade this soon. Who's gonna sing? Unless they put Deborah Cox to sing Whitney Houston songs, I ain't fucking with
Deborah
them.
Cox
Wasn't-
is like
Well,
100 years old.
Beyonce was supposed to do it a long time ago.
Really?
Oh yeah, but yeah. And then Beyonce and Will Smith, I think. Hold on.
We're done here.
The Bodyguard. Hold
All right.
on.
So while you're looking, Shahida, what do you think about? I'll just give another hot topic since it's coming up. What do you think about the Tiffany with Beyonce and Jay-Z? She's now the they're both the spokesperson.
I
for Tiffany.
love the spread.
Oh,
I love
wait.
it.
I love
Wait.
the song. Listen to me. My vagina, my loins went
Wait.
tweak.
Wait, what?
So far, no cast has been announced, though. Channing Tatum and Cardi B have been floated
I'm done.
For the Bodyguard?
No, we're
for
done
the
here.
No,
Bodyguard.
they're not even being serious. Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're
Oh,
not-
so
they're not-
pairings such as Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson and Channing Tatum and Cardi B have reportedly been floated through the years to follow Costner. Yo.
Nope. And I'll say this. No.
That's not even cool. No,
Hell
That's
no.
not cool.
not at all.
No. No.
Oh, by the way, did you ever see The Bodyguard on BBC? That series? You?
Oh,
Shahid,
yeah.
Yeah, I know. No, I was gonna say it's BBC
Wait,
or
what?
it's a British show. She is like, oh yeah, I've seen that.
Long
The
time
Bodyguard
ago,
on
before it
BBC?
even hit Netflix. I saw it before it was on Netflix.
Oh, I did see that. Yes, I did watch that. Yes, it's good.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's really sad.
Don't you snap at my prince? Ow!
Oh no, I don't want them to do
Tanya,
that.
What were you saying before? You said what?
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
What did
No, because I wanted to hear that. But you were saying something before, and I forgot. I was just reacting, and then he told me that abomination, and then I forgot what you were saying.
Well, it's just as soon as I said it, I forgot it.
God
Terrible.
damn it. We're too old for that shit. You can't interrupt.
No, we are
people
too old for
because
that shit.
Then the whole thought would just.
I know. I'm sorry, but I
Come
had. It was too important for me not to say.
Thank you,
Channing
Chris.
B and Cardi B for the. That'll
Yeah,
stop anything.
I'm like so disgusted.
That's a record.
by that. That's just, you know what that is? That is top tier disrespect. That's what that is.
Yes.
If they
That
would
is
go
so
that
tough.
route.
Oh no, we were talking about the Beyonce with the Tiffany.
Oh
Her
yeah,
and
I
Jay-Z with
loved
Tiffany.
it.
I loved it. Listen to me. When I saw the full video of her
Mhm.
singing the
Mhm.
song, I literally I got
Emotional?
I was
You?
so emotional on that because I was like, oh my God. And the way that they were looking at each other, and then some cunt got on the fucking internet and was like, I don't think they should be the spokespeople for that because he cheated on her. And I'm like, fuck off, bitch. They made it work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, he cheated on her. And those of us that have been cheated on, i.e. me, and I let that shit go, like, there's a lot of us that let that shit go. They made that shit work and they made that shit strong. So her singing that shit and them two looking at each other, that shit.
I haven't seen the whole one, so I gotta
Oh,
go see
girl. The whole
it.
thing.
Look at you. You're like
The whole thing, it's a whole mood. When I saw the whole thing, it's like 1minute and 49 seconds.
Mhm.
And I watched that shit and I was like this. I was like, oh my God, I love him. I want to love somebody like that. You know, it gets you all in your feelings where you can feel their love with each other. And I'm like, I want to look
They
at somebody.
sold it.
They sold that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to go down to Newberry Street tomorrow and buy me a motherfucking Tiffany bracelet, which I can't afford, which ain't happening. So whatever. But I'm like, they sold it. But they sold it to the point where I'm like, I want to look at somebody that I can be like, that's my dude. That's my guy. That where if that song comes on, I'm gonna look at him.
Why is my hat all crooked? But go ahead. Sorry.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, that's my guy.
Here are 5 actor pairs who could star in the Bodyguard remake. You ready? On
This is
Pop
so
Sugar.
funny.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Matthew McConaughey and Beyonce.
No.
I hate Matthew McConaughey.
Channing Tatum and Jennifer Hudson.
No.
No.
Ryan Phillippe and Rihanna.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Ryan Reynolds and Leona Lewis.
Okay.
Matthew McConaughey and Beyonce.
No.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Katy Perry.
No.
Absolutely not.
Why? Because she white?
Because they both white. Let's just call a spade a spade. I'll be the Caucasian talking all the shit up in here tonight.
Did you know that in the Pelican Brief, you know, with Julia Roberts and Denzel, they didn't want them kissing at the end because he was a black man?
Exactly.
Yeah, she said, yeah. That's amazing.
Mhm.
And that was what, 80 something or early 90s?
I think it was
Something.
90s, yeah.
Something.
Mid 90s, I think. Mid to late 90s, yeah.
Something happened.
Who the hell's cop cars driving? Is that you, Chris?
They coming to get me.
They're coming to get you, boo.
About
I got
time.
You. I got you, boo.
About time.
Look at here. Listen. Put Prince in the box, and I'll be out there soon enough to get you. One singular sensation, every little step she made. Kick it.
Here's a little tidbit. So Vanessa did Kiss of the Spider Woman, right?
What?
And
Did
Vanessa did Kiss. She started on Broadway with Kiss of the Spider Woman.
I don't know what Kiss of the Spider Woman is.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen that one.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Vanessa.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
I've heard of it.
Vanessa.
so I auditioned to be one of the singer dancers, because there's actors, and then there's actors, there's dancers, and then there's actors who can dance.
Mhm.
And Cheetah Rivera was the choreographer, was the one who was doing the music. So I was there. I was learning the
Cheetah Rivera now.
And I was learning the choreography. So I auditioned for it. I was like 20 something, right? And the combination was grapevine, turn to turn, kick, right? Like that. You know what grapevine is, right? You know,
Yes.
you go like this, grapevine,
Yes, I
grapevine,
know.
turn.
Yeah, kick. Yeah.
So it was like my turn up, right? And I'm like, okay, ready? And I was like, grapevine, boom, front, bam! I kicked my leg out from underneath me. I tried to kick so high, then I went, bam, right on my back. And Cheetah Vera got up and goes, enthusiasm, we like that. I was like, I'm done. Thank you very much. I'm out. I'm gonna stick to acting. You guys do the Broadway thing. I'm good.
Because I know you fucking stripped your scrotum right there.
That
You
is
fucking pulled
funny.
your scrotum ball right there.
I was kind of kicked really high, and I took my other leg out from underneath, and I was like, wham! Anyway, that's my Broadway
enthusiasm.
All right, ladies.
All right, guys. All right, we are at that 1 hour mark. Good conversation until tomorrow. Married at First Sight.
Oh, singular sensation.
Yeah.
Yes, Mama. Yes.
I think you cheated on the Married at First Sight thing.
What did I cheat on?
When you said that you think there's another woman involved with what's his name, Johnny.
Oh, it's on right now. It comes on right now.
Not. It's Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday night. It's on. It's recording. It's on recording on my TV right now.
I think it is Tuesday.
Wait a minute. I did not cheat. Where you coming from?
Because I was watching something on that channel. The commercial came up, and then Bob was like, "So, is there another woman?" Or something like that.
See, I'm a woman, bitch. You know, we are both. Listen, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm a woman that has been cheated on, and I know all the signs and the signals. Okay. So I don't know nothing. I didn't see that shit.
All right, so it's coming on in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it at like 3 a.m. I'm gonna watch it at 3 a.m. because you already know it's now. It's 7:58.
I'm gonna put it on now too.
I'm gonna put it on now. Okay. Good night, folks.
All right.
Love you guys. Oh, jazz hands. Let's all do the chorus line jazz hands.
Is this it? Okay.
One singular sensation.
I mean, you have homework. You have black movie homework to do. You got to watch Porgy and Bess. You got to watch. Have you ever seen?
King? Let's start with the Lion King.
Thank you. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Ever seen that?
Of course, I saw that.
Hey, don't say of course if you've never seen anything in the Lion King. So don't give me that of course.
I didn't see Porgy. I didn't see whatever the other ones, Lion King.
Porgy and Bess.
And Bess.
Yeah, but you didn't see the Lion King, so.
So why do I want to see the Lion King? That's a kid's show.
No, it's not. It's more than a kid's show. It's a beautiful story of a lion, and it's.
You have to watch that movie. It's. Girl,
and not only that, the Broadway show, Tanya,
it's phenomenal.
With the animals.
I already saw it. I've seen it on TV and on
different.
It's not the same.
Different.
The next time you're in New York, I will drive my happy ass up there, and we will go to the Broadway show.
You know what? My best moment.
And that's on me.
Okay, so my best moment, because I've taken. So I took my children, but at different times. So each one went differently. Is when they see those animals come down
the
aisle.
Yeah. Oh, they come down the aisle.
When they all freak out. So I can't wait to see Darius's face.
Oh, that's the best part.
It is. For little kids,
also, I saw Phantom of the Opera in London.
I love Phantom of the Opera. I didn't see Phantom of the Opera on Broadway.
Starlight Express. Do you remember Starlight Express?
Yes, I remember that.
It was roller skating. It was all roller skating.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that one.
And then I saw that in London, and then I saw
What's he doing?
I saw
Amen, Jesus. Go ahead, Chris. I saw that. I'm applauding you.
Pearly. I saw. Have you seen Pearly? Your Arms Too Short to Box with God. Oh, I saw. Man, I've seen so many. My parents took us all the time to stuff. Anyway, all right, kids. I got Married at First Sight to watch right now.
I'm watching it now.
Yeah.
I'll watch that shit at 3 a.m.
Bye, boo.
I'm gonna eat my food and go to bed.
Take notes. Take notes.
I'm gonna take notes. What the hell? She just
She
logged
just
off.
dipped.
She just literally
She just
logged
dipped.
off on her asses. I didn't even have a chance to grab my mouse.
And so, she
Love her.
just dipped. She
She's
just
like,
dipped.
I'm out. She's like, bitch, fuck you, all your couches. I'm out.
Exactly. Fuck y'all.
All right, Chris. Love you.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Bye.